Hey, you. Yeah, you.
You! Are you a distracted driver? If so, pull up a chair and tune in to this episode of the Do's and Don'ts Truckers Edition. Y'all already know who it is. It's the boy Jay.
And your girl, Ms. V.
And today's topic, of course, is being a distracted driver. So tap in.
As a professional driver, it seems easy to drive a commercial vehicle, but it is really a very complex and hard task that takes your total focus when you're out there on the road to be safe for you and the others around you.
I can definitely agree with that, Jay, because studies show that being a distracted driver is one of the number one safety problems that we have in the trucking industry. Most of the time, these distractions come from your cell phones, food or drinks, or even just looking around you. So let's talk about what we can do to prevent these distractions. So I want to tap in a little bit on the cell phones, because putting it to your ear, that's illegal.
Right.
And then texting while driving, of course, that's illegal.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, as a commercial driver, actually dialing a number or punching in a number, that's illegal while driving, right?
And also having a phone in your hand is illegal.
Wow. So what do we do to prevent all these things?
You want to put it on a mounted phone holder where it's visible and at arm's reach.
Okay. All right. And then my dialing and my texting. Because, you know, I got to text my dude, let him know when I'm on the way. Hey, you know.
You can do that, but it all has to be voice activated.
Okay. So as long as I'm doing voice,
Texting and voice
dialing.
calling.
Oh, calling. Yeah, that. All right.
And you can also do, with the calls, you can make it where you just push one button and it calls whatever number that you need.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, when it comes to not having my phone on my ear, what am I going to do about that? Because...
You have to use a hands-free device like a trucker's headset.
Okay. And you can find that where?
Amazon, the truck stops, pretty much online you can get them.
And the good thing about the trucker's headsets is they're not like regular headphones, because it's only one ear that's covered.
Right.
And the other one is still where you can be attentive to
Right.
what's going on around you. So that way you don't get distracted by your conversation or that heated argument you may get into while you on the phone with your girl because you ain't came back home. You on that OTR. Get home.
And they also have noise cancellation, so it's easier to hear the people that you're talking to, and they can hear you.
Good. Those are some good dudes. So we want to make sure, seriously, we're laughing about it, but we want to ensure that as you're coming into this professional career as a professional commercial driver, that you have the tools you need to be successful while you're out on that road. Fun fact for you. As an employer, be sure to include the hands-free in your policies and procedures. Why? Because not only will the driver be subject to a fine up to $2,500 or more, but you as the employer can also be penalized with a fine up to $11,000. Now, when it comes to eating, of course, we all like to eat, okay? But what are some of the foods we can, consume that can be safe while driving?
Some of the snacks that could be safe while driving are, chips, candy, things that's not going to have you looking down when you're grabbing it to eat, are too messy to where you're taking your focus off the road.
Right. So you don't want to be biting in that big juicy water burger and all that. No, that ain't Whataburger that do that for me. That's that Burger King, that Whopper, okay? You don't want to be dropping extra ketchup, heavy mayo falling all off the thing. You reaching around for napkins and you done took your eyes off the road for one split second and you have maneuvered outside of your lane and have caused a fatal accident. So let's be smart, guys. Let's get snacks that's going to be healthy, number one, okay? But safe to consume, number two.
As a professional driver, you want to make sure that you have your full focus on the road at all times, if possible. You don't want to be distracted by traffic or things that's going on around you on the outside of the truck that could take your attention away from the task that you have in front of you, like billboards. That's one of the big...
Wait, you said billboards?
Yes, I said billboards.
Oh, you mean like the one for TKK's 2-day dispatch expo?
Yes.
Coming in February, that kind of billboard?
Yes, that kind of billboard.
Y'all better be on the lookout. Save the date. It's coming.
Because you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
It can be very beneficial to your business.
But don't let it be a distraction.
Right.
But no, seriously. Objects around you can easily distract you. And as a commercial driver, especially if you're doing OTR, you'll be traveling to different states, different cities, different towns, different countries, and you'll be looking at the scenery, and before you know it, you done veered off and hit somebody, or someone could have had a flat tire in front of you, a blowout, because, hey, it happened to Jay. He's riding, not that he was distracted, y'all, but he was riding, and he didn't have enough time to be able to get over, and it hit the truck. So you want to ensure that you're paying attention at all times because you don't know what's going to happen. As a matter of fact, you're supposed to be looking, 10 seconds down the road.
Right, that is true.
So make sure that you're paying attention. Please, please, please do not allow scenery, billboards, traffic, road rage for some of y'all. You know you got it. Don't allow that to distract you and cause you to lose your life or take the life of somebody else.
Well, the don'ts are quite simple.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it this whole time. If you think about it, you don't want to
get caught by DLT or police officers while having your phone up to your head,
which gets you a fine. So you don't want to
get caught with your phone in your hand texting.
You don't want to
be eating and driving and be distracted.
You don't want to
end up causing yourself to have an accident that could kill someone or yourself.
Bottom line is, no call, no text, no ticket. Well, y'all, that about wraps up this segment of the Do's and Don'ts Truckers Edition. Y'all already know who it is. It's the boy, Jay.
And your girl, Miss V.
Tune in next week, y'all, where the topic will be.
You have to tune in.
Tune in.